Whenever you're ready, Your Eminence, I am ready to accompany you to the council.
Thank you, Athanasius. We shall go now and discuss the disputes that are happening within our church. Questioning the Lord's deity as Father, Son, and Holy Spirit all as one must be clear in the eyes of the doubters. You have grown so much as a deacon in the church.
Your Eminence, I don't believe I am worthy enough to take this holy position in the church, but I trust in the Lord and His path for my life.
Did you know that St. Athanasius was a deacon just like here at our church?
I welcome you both to this meeting. I've heard many complaints and issues regarding how God is supposed to be viewed. I am responsible for creating peace and agreements within our nation, and wish to create unity with the two of you. My ears are open to both of your perspectives and wish to put an end to this threat to the church. Is God really three in one? I can only answer that question after the meeting today. Please proceed.
Do you think God is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, all in one?
Arius, you may go first.
Thank you, Your Highness. I myself have contradicted the essence of God for a while now. I myself am a priest and still don't believe God was formed three into one. How can that be? There must be one pure being that is the creator of all things. The fact that people see three people as one individual is illogical in my opinion and should be denounced from church teachings. When Christ said, "I and the Father are one," it was a symbol, not literal.
If Christ was just another individual being and did not have the Holy Spirit and the Father inside of him, he would have not been able to perform the miracles that he did and rise from the dead after 3 days. Christ is beyond human thought and ideas, and we must accept the literal translation of the scriptures because that is what our faith is based on.
Excuse me, Your Eminence, I would like to break down the Trinity into simple terms, if you may. My first argument is that we must understand the definition of the Trinity, rather than create an elaborate illustration that is hard to understand. The way the Trinity should be viewed is that God is one in being, but three in person.
That is a contradiction. How can God be three different persons?
You didn't let me finish. There's a difference between a being and a person. A being is the qualities that makes a thing what it is. A person is that which makes you who you are. Let me break it down more. Who I am is not a human being. Who I am is Athanasius. But what I am is a human being. The same applies with the Trinity. God is one being, but exhibits the qualities of love and holiness with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
But Jesus himself said, "The Father is greater than I." How do you explain that?
Let's say I pointed to Emperor Constantine. I know that he is a powerful leader who is greater than I am in that sense. But is he any more human than I am? No. The same applies to God when we talk about his role. When Jesus humbled himself as the Son of God, he wanted to show people that God is greater than him in terms of his role. But they are both God. Jesus was illustrating to us a beautiful way to understand the Trinity.
Do you guys understand that? St. Athanasius was defending our faith in the Trinity and defended Christianity when people were trying to question the true beliefs. St. Athanasius has become one of the most important leaders in defending our faith and has also become one of the most important Orthodox leaders in our Coptic church. He wrote many books talking about how God is all-loving and is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and how that makes sense. We should all try to follow St. Athanasius and his love for God and try to explain to someone who doesn't understand our church teachings. Thank you guys so much for coming.